And you're very welcome to the UQ Sports Centre here in Brisbane. We're up bright and early this morning to participate in the Darkness into Light walk for Pieta House, which is a wonderful charity that raises money and awareness for suicide prevention.
Darkness into Light is the annual flagship event for Pieta House, raising funds and awareness for the charity.
I'm here with Justin Gange, and he's here to talk a little bit about how he got involved with the Darkness into Light walk.
Friends upon friends have sort of talked to me about, the amazing work that's going on around the world in regards to Darkness into Light, and, talking about suicide prevention and remembering those that we've lost. I just had to be involved,
Yeah, it's certainly a worthy cause. So you have very personal reasons for doing the walk this morning. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
I'm a suicide survivor, so I have quite some lived experience with that. But I've also lost a lot of mates through suicide, and I really want to get out there and start conversations about, the need to talk, the need to open up. We're losing too many good people, so yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I think suicide is something that's probably touched a lot of people, and I think it's incredibly admirable that you're coming here and chatting to us today and being part of this. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Darkness into Light started in 2009 with just 400 people in Dublin's Phoenix Park. It has now spread to 110 venues in Ireland and 4 continents, with approximately 130,000 participants taking part in 2016.
Okay, so Laura, whereabouts are you from in Ireland?
I'm from Dublin, so a place called Portmarnock. So I've been in Australia about nearly 6 years now.
Very good. And how did you get involved with Pieta House?
My friends at home have done it quite often. I've gone then to the Phoenix Park walk and done it, and I've always liked the concept, the idea of darkness into light and giving hope. But there was a suicide in Brisbane when I was here, and I just met my friend, or my boyfriend Colin, and it was just within their social group. And I just thought it would be a nice idea to get in contact with them and see if we could bring it to Australia, to Brisbane.
Yeah, wonderful. It's been such a great event. I'm sure it was tough to organise. And how many volunteers and how long did it take to organise?
Oh, we've had quite a few volunteers, and our committee and our team are just amazing.
Darkness into Light have received high-profile support from Irish comedians Brendan O'Carroll and Tommy Tiernan, and ballad singer Mary Black, who all met with her team when they visited Brisbane recently.
That was brilliant, and they were so happy to support the initiative and support Darkness into Light and Pieta House as well.
Yeah, it must be great to have such prolific and famous Irish artists and comedians and whatnot supporting you.
Yeah, the high profile, that's what we're trying to do, is spread awareness and get the conversation started, and if they can help, it's just amazing. It's brilliant.
Yeah, excellent. Great, thank you.
Pierce and Cian Hanley, both of the Brisbane Lions, were also happy to don the charity's distinctive yellow T-shirts.
Okay, so I'm joined here by Ronan and Roisin, who are organisers of the Darkness into Light walk here in Brisbane. And so how did you get involved with Pieta House?
We lost a close friend to our football group, South's Gaelic Football Club, about 2.5 years ago. And Roisin ran a mental health awareness day. About 100 people attended, and from there we just said, well, Darkness into Light is a worldwide phenomenon at this stage, and hasn't been one in Brisbane, so let's knuckle down and put one together. So
the walk, which is now in its 2nd year in Brisbane, was also held in Sydney, Darwin and Melbourne, and now this year for the first time on the Gold Coast.
Well, very well done. I'm sure it's a logistical nightmare sometimes organising events, but you've done so well. How have you found it's been received this year as opposed to last year?
Really nice. I think last year was a novelty. People were just amazed that the Irish community could do something like this far away as well. And then you can see the partnership between families here and at home, and the cutting of the ribbon. I think people here and their sister or brother at home was cutting the ribbon in their own town.
Yeah, wonderful. And what do you see for the future?
I think last year there was 83 Irish and international events. This year there's up on 110, so that's a massive improvement. Cities like the Gold Coast, they were doing their first one this year. There's only 2 currently in New Zealand, so there's a big enough Irish population spread around the world. I'm sure 110 could become 120 or 130 next year, I'm sure. So
much for your time, and congratulations on a wonderful event.
Cheers.
Thanks guys.
Cheers.
I'm here with the current Queensland Rose of Tralee entrants. We've just completed the Pieta House Darkness into Light walk. Girls, how are you feeling?
Oh, really good. It's great, nice and fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very awake. Very awake.
Very awake?
No, it was a beautiful walk. Really beautiful.
And what did you like about this morning's the event in particular?
It's a really good way to actually walk into the light. Like it moves you in a way that other fun runs wouldn't do.
Is there a reason that you're here today, or a personal reason?
Yeah, I think I suppose everybody is somehow connected to someone that's suffered with depression, and unfortunately I lost one of my best friends back home. She was also called Emer, and it was 5 years ago, and none of us saw it coming, and I think that's what made it even worse, because so many times you think, could I have done something, to prevented it? I think with her family and friends, you somehow just get through, and I think everybody sort of links together. And
Pieta House was founded over a decade ago in Dublin and looks after the fate and welfare of Irish at home and abroad.
I'm here with Niamh Healy, who is the current Queensland Rose. Her reign is about to end in a couple of weeks, and she's here doing the Darkness into Light walk. Niamh, how did you find the walk?
Oh, it was so beautiful, Tara, to wake up. Myself and some of the girls were chatting, actually. We were saying that it was hard to get up this morning, and you forget how beautiful it is when you do get up and you walk, and it was for such a wonderful cause, and a cause that's very close to my heart as well. So it's great to see a great turnout here of people and a lot of Irish voices. It was lovely to hear as well, so yeah.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah.
And are you off to have breakfast now?
Yes, I am. I'm off to have breakfast, something nice and filling.
Oh, I can smell bacon. Let's
yes,
go.
I know, yes. Thanks,
Niamh.
See you.
And now for the most important part of the day, a lovely cup of cha.